Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Daniela, and today we'll continue the Expanse. This time, episode 7 of the second season. In the last episode, Holden and Naomi told Alex and Amos that they are together, but of course, it wasn't such a big surprise, especially for Amos. He knew when actually, started. Gani and the rest went to Ganymede just for, a peaceful walk, just checking things around, and it ended up being a complete shit show. Damn, everyone started firing at each other, and people died because Ghani thought that the UN military is firing at them when they were firing at something else, the proto-molecule. And the lieutenant in the ship started firing, and yeah, unfortunately he died. Also, the proto-molecule, apparently that is not its final form. Isn't that amazing? But there was a drone there. It showed when they were walking, but also when Gani was seeing the protomolecule like face to face, and the drone was like blinking a red light, and then a really bright light came out from inside the protomolecule. And now I don't know if the drone was just signaling that it found the protomolecule, because I'm pretty sure it was looking for it, or the drone activated something in the protomolecule, and that what was that bright light. I don't know, but that's that. I mean, Gani is the only survivor from her team, and that's not gonna sit nice with her. I will see. Yeah. Also, I was thinking, wouldn't be really amazing if that protomolecule belonged to Mars? I was just thinking, Alex said, let's give it to Mars. They are the only one that we can trust. Imagine if they have that protomolecule. Anyway, as usual, I got something to drink. The episode is ready to start. So, without further ado, let's do this. Blood snowflakes. Did the protomolecule disappear? Did it blow off? That's where the bright light came.
Down, Gunny. Harbor's breached. Life support critical. Got a photo shoot. We're gonna get you out of here. Hold still.
We estimate over 3,000 dead and thousands more wounded. Ganymede is the
God
breadbasket of the outer
damn.
planets. Without us, millions will go hungry. This is a humanitarian crisis of epic proportions.
But make no mistake, this was an escalation. We need to choose an appropriate Martian target in response.
Is this for real? I mean, destroy Phobos. At this point, why not?
When losers seek peace, they look even weaker.
A peace summit here on Earth on our terms. Mars will read it as a warning, which it is. It's time to step back before we're all wandering through the rubble, defending ourselves with rocks and sticks.
You'll never sell it to the Security Council.
You will sell it because you saved Earth from Eris.
We all know who really did that.
And whom do I serve?
Your father was smart. You're smarter.
I said one each. Back off.
Leave my mother alone! You leave her alone!
What the fuck? Oh, that got me so much.
You said that you were under attack. You reported shots fired along the UN line.
6 Blues. They were coming right at us. Then we got jammed. I grabbed Travis and we made a line.
6 Blues charging you.
No. No, wait, there was a 7.
Dr. Cortisone. They changed your brain with that procedure. That's forever, right?
It was temporary at first. Dresden never coerced any of us.
When did you decide to make it permanent?
That first day, within 5 minutes.
Why?
The calm I felt. It was like a terrible storm had lifted, if you're interested.
I didn't say that. Today, there was this boy that looked at me like I was a monster. I think I scared his mother. I didn't mean to. It made me remember when I was that boy.
So somebody hurt your mother?
You want to be that real boy again, to feel how you felt before the world broke you, the safety of your mother's embrace. But you cauterized all that in order to survive. You don't want that back again.
The OPA just saved Earth. And if that is not sufficient enough to earn their respect, we have their missiles. And that is our ticket to the table.
Are you serious? No, everyone would want them.
The belt needs a born belter to be its voice. Anderson Dawes should represent us.
Excuse me, no disrespect. I just imagine the look on the inners' faces when they see who is sitting across the table from them. But as much as I fear war between Earth and Mars, I fear the peace more. For that is when they will turn their sights back on all of us. The inners are not like us. Earthers cannot look upon a thing but wonder who it belongs to. We say, the more you share, the more your bowl will be plentiful. They see us as their possessions. Animals to test their new weapons on. And make no mistake, they will do it again.
I was on Eros. I saw it dying. And I was there when we killed the bastards who did. It was a small group. We believe not working on behalf of any government. And I think Fred is right.
Well,
the threat has been eliminated.
The best Earth has to offer us are coming to our fight. But I think he is an idealist, my friend. And idealism is a luxury of the inner planets.
that means you're an Earther. Johnson is an Earther. You have no idea what you're talking about.
You were on Eros too, yeah? You think this is over?
No.
I hope that it is.
That's why she kept the missile.
So 7 UN Marines started charging and shooting at you.
What's weird is that there was only 7 of them. That's less than a third of their full garrison.
Sounds like you're saying Earth initiated the attack.
That's what I'm saying. Yes. Fucking Earth has attacked us. They want a war. We'll give them a goddamn war.
I mean, it definitely must have been really traumatic for her.
What do you want?
To know the part of the story that you and Fred Johnson left out.
We told you what we saw and what we did.
And in all your travels, Eros and back, you came away with nothing that could help the belt defend itself.
There wasn't time.
Now that is a story. Fred Johnson is tactical. He can't think any other way. He wouldn't offer me up to the inner planets as his errand boy or be willing to return Earth's missiles so readily unless he had another card to play. You remind me of someone. Just missing the hat, that's all.
First of all, did he say heart or hat? Second, even if he was kind of talking with Holden, he was actually talking with Naomi. Third, damn, he has a way with words. Authors will never follow. Like, if they have to choose between Anderson and Johnson, they will 100% follow Anderson because Johnson will always be an Earther.
There was a stray egg drone over our position. Have you checked that drone's feed yet?
We were on high alert for anything in that area. There was no drone over your position.
No, that's not right. I saw it. You think I'm making it up?
No, I believe you saw something.
What if it was Mars? Like, the protomolecule was theirs, and that's why they attacked the Earthers, and Bobby's team was killed by the debrises. And when it was about the protomolecule to kill Bobby, the drone stopped it because, you know, Bobby's one of their own.
We need you back home. It's hard to find good people.
I prefer it here.
This floating tin can? I don't know if it's aching bones or the constipation I'll miss more.
You've been on series too long, eh? You forget how to be a good rock hopper. Constipated, you suck a stone to get things moving. If you see the problem, you shove that rock up your ass.
That's when I saw the drone. It was waiting.
Sergeant, what happened next? Continue, that's an order.
The Stevens man, he wasn't wearing a vac suit.
That's enough.
I mean, it's definitely hard to believe.
He says there's more protomolecule out there.
Yeah, there
It's
is.
gone. We drove Eros into Venus. We killed it.
And a torpedo.
Not all of it.
Well, does he know where?
Not yet. But he's gonna find out. And then we'll have it, and Cortazar will help us understand it.
The nightmare starts over.
No. If the belt has the protomolecule, no one will ever use it against us again.
Hold on.
You were on Eros with him too. And before, on that Earther station?
Yeah. With Miller too.
I better keep my eye on you. Soon your legend will be better than mine.
He knows how to feed his ego. God damn you, Anderson.
Fred Johnson just want people. Scientists.
What for, do you pensa?
Diogo. Jesus.
After the shit show on Ganymede, Earth and Mars are meeting for an emergency summit. Your first-hand account of what happened will lay the groundwork for what's to come. You'll tell them your story. Tensions were high. In the confusion of a communications blackout, your team fired first.
Sir? Did you say we shot first?
Well, given the lack of intel, it's a supportable conclusion.
They fired first.
Not at you.
Maybe not at us, but they definitely fired first. Thing was driving them
I
forward.
don't want to hear any more talk about a thing, Gunny. Are we clear?
That's such a bad idea to send her. Is he going to kill Cortazar? I'm pretty sure that's what he was thinking, but I don't think he's there. Especially because Diogo was guarding him. Yep. Oh my god. How ironic though. Diego, you bitch.
Prepare the PDCs.
We cannot shoot him down.
Not down. Out.
That can't be Anderson. That's just a decoy. I think they gone a long time ago.
You got me.
Diogo, you bitch.
Come around, you little shit.
We lost Dawes. He's got Cortazar. They're gone.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That shit. So that was a thing. Anderson took Cortazar. Isn't that great? I mean, he was talking about sharing. I'm guessing that's a form of sharing as well. Just taking. Gunny was taken back to Shiroko. They were taking care of her, and I think she was again really traumatized. She didn't remember very well what happened. In the beginning, she thought that the UN charged at them, they were attacking, but then she remembered that now there were 7 people and 6 of them were firing at the 7th one, and they weren't actually firing at them. She was telling them about the drone. Apparently no one saw it. I don't know if it's true. I don't know if it's just such an advanced technology, or they don't want to tell her about it. She also told them about the 7 men that wasn't wearing a suit. I mean, of course. I guess it's also hard for her to understand what exactly happened there, what exactly was that thing. And also for the others, if they don't know already about the protomolecule, but someone telling you that there was a person that wasn't wearing a suit where it definitely should have. It's a little hard to believe. Kind of, forgot that even like also for them is pretty weird, the protomolecule. So it's nothing usual for them either. So if they know, and if Mars have also their own protomolecule, it's great. I mean, they all have their own personal protomolecule. Earth has one. Belter, the belt soon probably will have their protomolecule, and maybe Mars. So they're gonna be the battle of the protomolecules. Oh my god. She has to go to Earth at that peace summit to talk about what happened on Ganymede. And again, I don't think it's a good idea. I don't think it's a good idea to send her. I know she was the one involved there. She's the only survivor. Like, she was ready to go to war even before the events on Ganymede. But now that she blames the UN for her team's death and lieutenant, I don't know if she can contain herself. I hope she kind of remembers what the lieutenant said, because he definitely didn't want a war with Earth. He knew how hard it is to be at war. So hopefully, as a form of respect, she holds it in and doesn't say or do anything rash. But as I saw in this episode, she, even with her superiors, can't kind of contain herself. She kind of bursts sometimes and says things. Imagine being on Earth. I mean, it was her wish. Not in these circumstances, but damn. I also wonder why they told her not to say anything about the thing, because they know something about it, or it's just so she doesn't seem crazy. And I don't think if again they have nothing to do with it. I don't think she is also 100% sure of what she saw, and that's why they don't believe her either. I think if Gani and Sadavir were, to meet, they will get along because they're all both ready to start a war. Of course, I'm joking, but damn, Sadavir, we have to destroy something that belongs to Mars just to prove our point. But Christian, she's like Anderson. She knows what to say to people to make them do what they want. They know exactly what to say to get under their skin. I mean, I'm glad that Christian can do that, because she seems like she wants to avoid the war as much as possible. The survivors on Ganymede arrived at Tycho, and that scene with Amos and that little kid got me so emotional. Like, I don't know, sometimes I was so sad that it kind of hurt. I don't know. It might be weird. It might be something wrong with me. He didn't do anything wrong. He was just, following the rule, one pack per person, And it was that incident, and the kid pushed him, and it definitely reminded him of when he was a kid. Probably again. I don't think it's necessarily something psychological wrong with him, like it's not a sociopath. Or it might be. He's a functional sociopath, like Sherlock. I really think it was the environment he grew in, had to go through a lot of stuff. Apparently, I think he witnessed a lot of things that happened with his mom, and he had to build this wall around him. I don't think he received a lot of love, or like had friends. I think it was really a fight to survive. That's what shaped his view on the world. Like it was in the last episode. There are three kinds of people: bad people, the one you protect, and the ones you follow. He went to talk with Cortazar, I think because he's kind of the only one that understands him. And they were talking about the procedure that Cortazar had. I don't think Amos went to him necessarily, to know more about, like, how can I have this? I hope. I think he feels out of place. That's why he was looking like at Alex and Naomi and Holden, because they had no problem, interacting with others. Anderson came to Tycho. He and some other OP factions to talk about what happened to Eros and Earth and Mars, and probably also for the survivors, about the survivors. And Johnson told them that he has missiles, and he wants to give them back to Earth. Of course, the rest didn't agree with that. They wanted their share of missiles, and that's amazing. I mean, that's a thing. Anderson said, no, we don't want the missiles. We'll bring just more troubles for us. If we use them, they will just, use even more, and the belt will be bye-bye. So he will kind of agreed with Johnson. And even if Johnson said that in the first place, he wants to give the missiles back, I don't know now what he's gonna do. But that's another story. So he was talking about peace, trying to make peace with Earth and Mars, because might be something that could happen, and they have to work towards a peace with Mars. Nominated Anderson to go to this peace summit. And even if Johnson was about peace and all these nice things, Anderson was not about that. Was like, yeah, it's a nice dream, but we're not about that, pretty much, because Earth will never see us and Mars will never see us as equals. It's gonna happen again what happened with Eros. The inners only think about owning things, but we are about sharing, so let's not do that. I don't even think it's about him not wanting peace, but I think it's about not letting Mars and Earth get away with everything they did to Belters, like, so easily. Let's forget everything, and we'll start a new page. And I don't think he's about that. I think in a way or another he wants Earth and Mars pay for what they did. Well, the belt is not just a laboratory for their experiments. Act like the Earth and Mars are superiors to the belt. So I think it's all about that. He wants for the belt to be independent, and I don't think they can get that with a peace contract. So happy that he's kind of back. I don't know for how long, but at least for this episode I missed him so much. And I know, again, I don't agree with him. I don't agree with his ways, but he is such a character and I love him so much. And the actor that I forgot his name is doing such an amazing job. It's something. Anderson is something else. Also because he was suspicious of Johnson, of why would he give, the missiles so easily. He went asking around. First he went to see drummer, I think that's her name, and apparently they had a thing, if I got that correctly. I don't think she said anything to him. He went to visit Holden and Naomi, and as I said, even if he kind of was talking with Holden, he was actually talking to her, trying to get to her belter heart and maybe make her tell him something. That didn't work out. So finally he went to see Diogo, and that little shit was always destined to do greater things and all that stuff. It was enough for Anderson to just talk to his ego and raise him up a little bit. He said pretty much everything. He told him about the scientist. I am angry with Diego, but at the same time, he didn't do it like to hurt Johnson. Like his intention again, he was good. He thought that he's doing something for the belt. And, by siding with Anderson is the best thing ever. So, it's a little bit understandable, but that is so bad, especially now that Paulo said that there is still protomolecule out there and he will find it. And definitely it was talking about the protomolecule that Naomi and Holden hid. So I hope that if Anderson finds the protomolecule, he won't infect other builders by mistake, of course, because that would be really ironic. As ironic as Holden considering and actually going to kill Cortazar. He gave Miller so much shit for killing Dresden when he didn't understood why he did it. He just saw, oh no, you kill a man and that's all. But now that he saw how dangerous Cortazar can be, and that maybe Johnson, wants to go on with the protomolecule, and that something like what happened to Eros can happen again, he took the same decision that Miller did. His character is kind of evolving and changing and adapting also to these new challenges, because that's definitely, the protomolecule is definitely a challenge. I think this is all I have to say about this episode. Thank you for watching, I hope you enjoy, and I will see you next time. Bye!